You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. You always thought that you were weak, but babe, you're wrong. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Think that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. You shouldn't doubt yourself, 'cause you're a work of art. You should know that you are perfect with those flaws. Yeah, you better step into the light, just give it a try. Know that it's time you let that spark out. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. And who cares if you might mess it up? You're stronger than the others think. And who cares if you might mess it up? Shine, go ahead and shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine, shine, darling. Go ahead and shine, my dear. 'Cause who cares if you might mess it up? Just shine. Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music, energies like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home, don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me, let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see it's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's some magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. I can't get enough. Oh, it's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. It's all about us. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Can't get enough.
Oops. 10, 9. That's not 9. Hey, beautiful you, and welcome to another Monday morning. My intro totally didn't load, but that's okay, because I got to show the important stuff, which is all the cool things that everybody was making with our kit. So a big shout out and thank you to everybody who submitted and for your amazing creativity. And yeah, it's so those were a collection from from Instagram and our Facebook group. If you want to be featured, make sure to use the hashtag PA Show and Tell, and we will get you up there. It is cold, people. It is cold, and it is winter. It is winter here, right? Yeah, it is winter here in Brisbane. Hold on, I just need to make my comments bigger so I can see everybody. And it is the first day of school holidays for Indy school. Lockie has another week, but Indy is home. Yeah, I have a huge live for today. But before I jump into that, I do want to say thank you to everybody who is joining me here in the comments. So if you're joining, say hi, I'll give you a shout out. Just so you know, there is a little bit of a delay for people who are tuning in for the first time. Welcome back to Marcy. Hi, Marcy. Yay, you're back. We've missed you. Hi to Diana. Hi to Sherelle. Hi to Heather, Bianca, Angela, Lisa, Juliana. Marcy, I cannot wait for my first resubscription kit to see where I'm at and then see how many I need to go and play catch up with. I have missed you, Sami. I've missed you too, Marcy. Yay. I'm so glad. I am more than just being happy that you're back with us, but just happy that you're in a better financial position. So yay for that. Hi to Heather. I think I've said hi to Heather already. Hi to Nikki. Heather, I hope your internet's working a bit better. Hi to Wigglebutt. For those who don't know, Wigglebutt. Hi to Christina. Yeah, I looked up the conversion here. It is currently 80, which is 26.6. Oh, 26 is nice. That is a nice temperature. I like it a little bit hotter than most. So I've got my captain's hat on today, my piloting hat. This is our Qantas piloting hat. I plan to paint it pink and put a PA logo there, but my plans to paint it pink did not work as well as I had planned. So instead we have a Qantas hat, which is our local Australian, one of our main, how would you say it, like our national airline. And I've got this on for postcards. So today I mentioned that we have a huge, oh, hi Barbara. We have a huge live, and I was not kidding. Now, also, I need to let you know, I'm coming off a cluster headache, migraine for the last 2 to 3 days. So, that could explain why I'm a little bit more hyped up. I'm trying to jump into today with a bunch of life. But depending on how today goes and how the lights impact me, I may need to cut it short. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen, because today I'm going to go through PCO4, so Postcards 4, which is Ivy and Ink. I'm going to give a full walkthrough of all the stuff. PCO5, I'm going to reveal the next theme, and PCO3, Ciao Bella. I have some of the pieces here. So I am going to do a plan with me, which I have already here, which is, I was running around trying to find another one of these, which is our old hearts inserts. So I was trying to find one of those as I went live. So yeah, that, if it doesn't, or if my head starts playing up, I will have to reschedule that for another day. But I have a huge live planned. First up, let's jump over, and I hope that I've got all my stuff organized. Let's jump over into PCO4. Actually, let me just talk quickly about PCO3. So it is, as we've mentioned a few times, PCO3 is slightly delayed, but it looks like it's shipping out later this week. This was due to the whole tariffs, tax debacle / website updates we had to do because it was sunsetting, all that sort of stuff. So, but the good news is Jamie and I have busted our butts getting back on track. And we are working exceptionally hard, and we're trying something new for PCO5 and 6. So, and I'll chat to you about that when I talk about the theme reveal for PCO5. It's not a big change, so don't stress. I know my people get a little bit nervous with change, so it's not that sort of a change. It's a back end change. It's a change from house here. Hi to Amelia. Yeah, it's exciting though. So let me jump over into PCO4 Ivy and Ink. Oh, where did she go? Priya, come back, Priya. Come back. Come back, Jack. Come back. So firstly, just want to let you know. So as I'm not shy about talking about how we are a neurodivergent household here, that I have ADHD, and one of the fun things about having ADHD is time blindness is such a thing, is such a big thing, and I am still, I don't know, if I could tell you the date that my head still is in currently, it would be in like February 2020. I still feel like it has not that it just has not sunk in, and Amelia has touched on, Amelia has messaged, and I'm just going to backtrack on this for a second. Oh, I don't know why that went so small. There was room for 2 on board that door on the Titanic. I will die on this hill. Yes, and Kate Winslet and Stephen Colbert actually proved it. She has proven it several times that there was plenty of room. There is some great video out there proving that there was actually room. But, you know, that wouldn't have added to the story, right? Hashtag Titanic. Okay. Anyway, back to my time blindness. In the last live, I think it was Stacey asking, oh, will there be books in PCO4? Now, me and my time blind behind, was like, oh, you'll have to wait and see, not realizing that the previews were actually delayed, and that she wasn't asking, because I sort of stay cagey about future kits because I don't want to share too much. I want to keep the excitement about the current kit that's up for sale, and I totally didn't realize until I got off that live and was chatting with Jamie, and she's like, you know, she was asking about the current kit, right? And I'm like, what do you mean? She said it to me, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, no, she was asking about the next kit. She goes, no, honey. And I'm like, and my brain literally glitched. So Thank you for being so patient. And Stacey, thank you for putting up with me last week. And everybody, that was just hilarious. And I think Jamie said that she was actually trying to give me some subtle cues to let me know that that I was just on a different tangent. Yeah, my apologies for that. But today I have full previews to show you for PCO4. Now I just need to rearrange because I've got my screens are a little bit all different to normal. So just bear with me 1 second. While I'm just getting that all ready, feel free to give us a like. Thumbs up, like, comment, share, all that sort of stuff, so that we can tell the YouTube algorithm that people actually want to see us. Because, you know, that keeps us going here. Okay, I think I can see now. Getting old. All right, so let me just bring back up the main character and all that jazz. Oops, where's my background? There we go. So PCO4 Ivy and Ink, we're heading off to London, baby. And yeah, this kit is looking absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to step you through all the amazingness of this kit. So at first we have, oh, and I just realized I want to bring that up first. So week 1, so as you all know, or if you're joining in for the first time, we like to subdivide our kits, our subscription kits, our planner kits, in the chapters and postcard series. They sort of have 4 different subdivisions or sub themes in them. So our first one for PCO4 is London City, and I'm going to show you more previews on all of these very shortly. The first week, the first sub theme is London City, and then we're going to head off to the reading room and the Oxford Library, and then we're going to grab a spot of tea in the countryside. And week 4 is our storytime week, and it's we're going to go and find a dragon, and the story on this is really cute, and we do need to play some catch up on releasing the stories that go along with these kits, because we've got this story is absolutely adorable. It's of a little princess, a little damsel who well, it's actually about the dragon who is outcast from its community, and this little finds friendship with this little girl, and the little girl brings her books, and they're reading books together, and it is absolutely adorable. And it's all about just, oh, it's so cute. Oh, I'm loving these comments. I went to London when I was 20. Now at 62, I get to revisit it. Thanks, Sami and Jamie. You're very welcome. I hope you enjoy the revisit. I'm going to catch some flack for this, but totally got Hermione Granger vibes from this kit. Or that's from this kit. Yes. Yeah. I mean, we try and make that is completely possible. I have to admit, I am a Buffy fan, and with all the Buffy news lately, I had the Watchers Council in my brain, with the whole England and Giles and all that sort of stuff. So there may be a few little hints of that in there too. Now let me show you. Whoops. Hey, that was uncalled for, Sami. Let me show you through some of the amazing art in this kit. So we have a book library inside a foam booth. Now, this is actually a thing in London. There is a guy, and there's a blog post on it. I wish I had the link and I could show the link up. But if you type in books and London phone booth, you'll see that there is, I think it was one guy who created this little library for people, which is really sweet and wonderful, and just adorable. And as soon as I saw it, I knew it had to be in this kit. It just hits so many parts of it. One of the other things you might notice is I haven't gone the full-on reds. I find that as awesome as reds are, my non-bright red kits I do better. So I'm a pink girl, so I sort of tone it back in towards the pinks. So we've got this like raspberry red pinky sort of color. And we've got our gorgeous books from the library in complete study mode. And then we have the fox gloves, flowers. We've also got the ivy, as you can see in the background. Where am I pointing? The ivy in the background. And we've also got some clematis, I think is what it's called. And then we have some tea. Actually, I think did we use that teapot, or did we swap it out, or did I recolor? I cannot remember, but we have tea. We have tea. So let me jump into the official previews. Now, if you have subscribed this kit, subscribe to this kit, good use of England, check your email, because once you have paid for this kit, you receive an email from us, which is officially part of your subscription, which has this thing. Hold on. Point the right way. This thing. Now, this thing is a 3D printable boarding pass that you can actually open up in Adobe Acrobat. So download Adobe Acrobat, and you can type your name in. Now, from memory, it actually, it's not this blank. It actually has the departing from the location before and arriving in London. So, and as you can see, it's got cheers, Ivy and Ink, and all that sort of stuff, and the little London Bridge behind there. Yeah, that's a freebie that we'd love to see people print. You can use those as I've always been a person who uses the my boarding pass as like a bookmark. So this is a built-in bookmark. I'm loving all these messages. Thank you so much to everybody who is letting me know how much they love it. Watch Buffy at least 5 times in reruns. I wanted to be Buffy as a teen. I loved Buffy. I did karate for like 12 years-ish. So like Buffy was just like everything. I love the sass. I love the Buffy. I loved everything. And so, yeah, I watched it constantly. I quote her frequently. Love the mini libraries, me too. Gotta love dragons and books. Literally a book dragon. Oh, you are going to love one of the quotes, and you are going to love our 4th Storytime week. But without further ado, let's jump into Basic Lover. Let me just move over a little. Yes, Christina, the boarding pass, let me just bring that back up again. This is a repurposed boarding pass from Bon Voyage, so great callback. And if you do have the Bon Voyage kit, have that handy, because the stamps in Bon Voyage are actually, I think it was Bon Voyage. We've designed some of the stamps in this kit to work with that. So, pardon me. Excuse me for one moment. And so if you have those, make sure to keep them out. And yeah, we've done this a few times. So like with Go Wild, we did the similar thing. And we've done it every month for postcards, because you need a boarding pass to see where you're going, right? Okay, back over to a Basic Lover, Ivy and Ink. Let me just... Okay, and we have our gorgeous postcard. So the one that comes with the Basic Lover, I always feel like I should flip my screen on this one, because like I'm looking this way, but everything's on this way and I can't see my screen. It's very counterintuitive. This is our Basic Lover postcard, and for those who don't know, each of the different Lover kits get a different postcard in them. So they're like Pokemon, you got to collect them all. There's one in Sticker Lover, Basic Lover, Planner Lover, and Paper Lover. Now, if you order Planner Lover, you actually get 2 of them, because Sticker Lover is included in Planner Lover. Yes, that is the right way. So this is the first one, and then we jump into the folder, and we've got really, I love some of the sayings in this. So we've got Lady of the List, and oh no, where's the... Oh, because it's Basic Lover. I'm like, where's the pouch? But you see that later. So popped in for a cuppa, left with gossip hotter than the tea. And you'll find that also on our envelopes. And let me show you, because I don't have the one in yet for Ciao Bella, but the Planner Lover envelope comes with the quote on top. Don't fall. Okay, and that is the folder. And if you missed it last week, I actually tore apart a folder and used it in my insert. So if you want to, if you want to, you can check this out here. I'll add that in post somewhere here, add a card, do some fancy YouTube magic stuff. And you can click it there. If not, I'll drop it in the comments. Or just go back to our YouTube channel and you can see it back there. Anyway, I digress. Next one. So let's jump in. We're going to look at the stickers. Now we've got the line art and the quotes. Now, keep calm-ish. I'm bringing that Oxford Comma energy. We've got the foxgloves. We've got the ivy there. We've got the clematis. I hope I'm saying that right. Oh yay! Last live was wild, Sami. Woo woo. And yeah, I'm really loving how this worked out. You can see that there's a couple of dividers up on the other page. There are some of the little postmarks which we make. Which is like, you can see the little ivy one in the circle, and there's another one which has got Stonehenge, just little touches. Then we have the foil overlays and some of the florals as well. So the foil overlays are silver this month, and some of my absolute favorite parts of the kits. They are, I love them so much more than having foil on top of something already, because if I'm feeling like I want some foil, I can just add it myself wherever I want, and it's not so overdone all the time, if that makes sense. So I'm really glad that we sort of went towards this overlays sheet this time, and there's two different overlays, one in Sticker Lover and one in Basic Lover. So this is the Basic Lover one, and then we've got more florals. And some more florals. Now this is the thing with the Basic Lover, it is very floral and basics heavy. So if you are more of a minimalist planner, or if you just need more boxes and bits and pieces to coordinate with the kits, then Basic Lover is an absolute must. We've also got another page of a line art and quotes, and knackered but still cute. Can that be me today? Am I still cute today? And we've got slay, which is down there. So we're not slaying the dragon. We are slaying the lack of knowledge through the books and bringing friendship with this kit. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of other bits and pieces there, and then we've got the speech bobbles too, which look really cute, especially when you pair them with the minis in the Sticker Lover pack. And I mentioned basics and functionals. So this has 3 lots of date dots, which you can use different ways, and then we've got they're like date cover little flaggy that do this thing, and we have the date covers, and they're all in different they're all made in different ways, so that way they cover a variety of different planners. What I think is probably the best thing that we do here, which is also one of the hardest, is we try and design for a multitude of different planners, so it doesn't matter what you're designing in, even if it's not a planner, if you're just using a bujo or just a notebook, then our stickers will work for you, which is a pretty big call. But with the amount that people share, like when we don't just design for box-based planners. And so that is more of, and there's trackers on the bottom of that as well. And then we have the boxes. Now, this page of boxes is also in the Sticker Lover. I don't know why I keep struggling to remember that name. And then we've got a bunch of headers in there behind that. But in Basic Lover, we include more boxes. So these are, and just imagine this sheet tilted. It's double wide and then double tall. And then we've got some different shapes, because I like using every single piece of the sticker paper that I can get. And then behind that, we've got some extra sizes behind there too. And then we're going on to one of my favorite new things is the hexes and the circles and the dots. And the dots I use as like little markers for appointments that are always happening, but I just want to color code. They also worked for like period trackers and all sorts of things different. So I color code them either for different therapies or different color for each person in the family. So many different ways of using them. And then the hex pages. So there's two different sizes of hex shapes, and then some extra triangles just because I wanted to use the sticker page as much as possible. Then we go on to the envelope and the washi page. Now this page is another one of my favorites, and it is Bess and I designed, so Bess from lightsplaneraction.co designed this page together. It actually is a self-adhesive pocket, so with how you fold it. I bet I grabbed the wrong one. Hold on, let me just have a look. Oh, and this is what it looks like all folded up. Wrong side, this side. And it works as a little pocket. And then we have some extra washi strips there. And we have the rippable full page sheets, which aren't cut at all. So that way you can either chuck them through your Cricut, your Silhouette, your Juliet, your whatever cutting machine you have, or you can tear it or use a blade or whatever you feel like doing to cut this up and get it in your planner. I love ripping mine, and that way it adds extra to the page wherever I need it and whatever size I need. I love how many extra stickers I get now. I haven't been able to use them all. I didn't realize, well, I mean, I did, but I didn't until they arrived and we had both sets. It sort of didn't dawn on me as to how many stickers are now included, because you see, I saw all these other, sticker books and the value packs and all that sort of stuff. And it's very hard not to compare yourself to them and going, oh, we don't have enough. Keep in mind though, that we custom design everything and there's very few duplicated sheets in our kits. And we put so much effort into the design and the art and making sure it's all consistent, well, as consistent as possible and cohesive. And so I was like, yeah, let's add more stickers in. Yeah, that was fun. And then received the stickers and just went, whoa, yeah, that's a lot. But it allows me to do, and hopefully allows you at home to make amazing spreads. And I know that if I have more, I feel like I can use it easier. Does that make sense? Am I making sense to my people? Am I hoarding people? We dragon ladies? Are we hoarding? Yes, we are, and it's okay. I'm fine with it. Let's jump over into, I feel like these are out of order. Did I upload them out of order? Do I do Paper Lover next? I think I do. No, these aren't out of order. These are the order. Okay, so we're going to jump into Paper Lover. So that first one was Basic Lover. This one is now Paper Lover for Ivy and Ink. So we've got this. This is the next postcard, and this is our beautiful Stonehenge a scene, and it's got the blank card behind. And then we have our first pouch. So this is this, and these, all the changes that I made for postcards are my favorite. This was designed as a little suitcase, and so you pack your suitcase, and I love using them as project pouches. So once I've got, I don't know if you can see on the back here, but I've got like my offcuts from when I was designing and crafting last week, and it really makes packing things away, because we're messy, right? When we craft, we are messy. So I just like open up the pouch and just shove it all in, and then just, that's tomorrow's Sami's problem. Hoarding, I feel called out. Hey, you and me both. You and me both. You and me both, and it's okay. That's why we're here. This is Planners Anonymous, right? Stamps. Now, I'm going to have to do a tutorial on this stamp set. And normally I like to put like a big feature sort of art piece on my stamps. Well, not normally. Every now and again, I'd sort of digress. Had this idea. And I have to thank Kirsty, who is Lachlan's support worker. Amazing, the best. Support worker, because she gave me this idea of having different things written on the tea bag. Now, what I did with the stamps, and you'll see the sticker of the stamps later, which has sort of an example of it. But the idea is that you can have the tea bag and then the little square tag separate, so that if you want, you can punch them or staple them and put a little like piece of twine or whatever, and you can actually have that as an interactive. And then what you can do is put a cup of what's the possibility, positivity, and then on the little tag put tea or teas on the bottom. So like, what's the tea? And a cup of priorities and things like that. So it's a builder stamp, and it's probably one of my favorites. Hi, Stacey. So I am loving that. I fit in as much as I possibly could. I got in trouble from my supplier again, saying that I've squished so much in. So don't always expect them to be this full, because I feel like they're getting a little bit stricter on how much I can squeeze in. I had to make several changes to last month's one for it to go through. Don't worry, I still got everything in there. They just had to shrink just a touch. Anyway, so we've got the sleigh in there. I've got a fountain pen. Pardon me. A little castle. We've got a little castle wall there that you could use as a divider. We've got the country. We've got keep calm-ish, which is definitely the quote for the kit, my favorite quote. And then we've got the foxgloves down the bottom. Important thing to note, when I was doing research for this kit, did you know that foxglove tea is actually poisonous? Was it foxglove tea? Yeah, because you've got ivy tea, you've got clematis tea, but foxglove tea is actually poisonous. Poisonous? No, venomous is like the snakes. Poisonous is poison. Poisonous. Which I was like, whoa. Okay, that's a thing to learn. That's one thing I'm really enjoying about postcards, is that I have not traveled a lot, so I'm getting to learn a lot about different countries through this. So like in PCO1, which was Yodel with Switzerland. Did I get that right? Yeah, and how they have cow parades and all that sort of stuff, and just like, wow. There's so many things I'm learning about so many different places that just lights my fire. So I hope that you're enjoying traveling along with me. Okay, preview of the adhesive die cuts. So you can see there's a few of the standards in there. So things like the England, the postcard, our character, but we've also got some, really, pardon me. Christina, no, just no. I know, right? And also, while I'm just talking about comments, it seems wrong for them to tell you to stifle your creativity. Add as many you can get away with. I mean, they have said that they can make the stamps bigger, but when I think I've filled up, you can't see where I'm pointing. I've made, hold on, what kit am I up to? 90, am I up to 90 something? I've made like 90 something stamp sets, and I'm like, I can't change the size now. That's just not okay. So I've got to fit them in. It's very annoying. There's the die cuts. Now we're jumping over into the papers now. And we have that beautiful scene that we are sharing, which is like a beautiful London foggy morning. So Marcy, you might be feeling those vibes on that sort of feel as well. And that had, the blue background. And then we've got, for my book lovers, my book peeps, we have a one of my infamous book layouts, paper layouts. So it's got the semi-repeating books with, and I've added in the ivy and the clematis. Please tell me if I'm saying that right. I need my flower people. Tell me if I'm doing this. Tell me if I'm doing this right. Oh, that dream. The city scene is so dreamy. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you are liking it. Yeah, I just want the chill. And that had that burgundy red sort of background that makes it pop. If any of you have anything left of things like Book Lover, this matches really well. We're trying to tie in some of our old kits into things as well. The other kit that matches really well in with this is, and I'm trying to think of book. Where was the other book kit? And I can see it in my head because it literally is these colors. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember? I've done over 100 themes, if you include Christmas and Wild and all the extras. And I'm just having Books and Botanicals. Books and Botanicals is the other one. So yeah, the foxgloves, which you can see on the smoosh down here, and the green behind. And then we have, so this paper here is very much like an English wallpaper, country wallpaper inspired pattern. So it's got like the little flourishes and all that sort of stuff on there too. And then we have our postcards paper with a whole bunch of different postcardy bits and pieces on there, and the like the passport page and all that sort of stuff on there too. So that's a lot of fun. And then we have the vellum and the acetate. Now this, my friends, oh yay! You're making my heart melt and skip. Yes! Objective achieved. Now, with the last few, and I'm going to show you this later when I open, actually, let me open this now. One of the things, and I gave my suppliers a challenge, is when it comes to the vellum and the acetate, and I believe they did it, keep in mind that with all produced products, there is always there's a tolerance of cuts, which is why the lines have such big white space for mass production. And when I say mass production, it's really not that mass anymore. But there is still like a tolerance of things that can get shifted over. Now, one of the things that I did with, it worked so well. Okay, I've only just opened this for the first time. Okay, so PCO3, and the reason why I'm showing this now is because this kit PCO4 does the same thing, but we've got the vellum here, and then the acetate, which overlays and makes the, let me get the shine off there, makes it sort of pop out, right? I'll show this again on the overhead view a little bit later, but it sort of makes it pop. And the way I've done it is so that it's like on just one side, with a little bit of a pop on the bottom. But depending on the size that you use, you can definitely fussy cut to make that work for you. So the reason why I'm showing that is because this, I have done the same thing on with this amazing wallpaper, which I loved. Wallpaper, this amazing paper, this amazing pattern. And I am, I just tore my bag. Yeah. So yeah, I've really wanted to just do something fun with that and just really make it pop. So the white does line up. You can use them independently as well. It doesn't mean they need to be used together. Now, the next thing we have is the journal cards. As you can see, we've got Queen up there, which is we're doing like some vernacular from the different places in the cards. We've got Lady of the List, which looks like a library card, which I'm loving. Keep Calm-ish. We've got some of the scenes there, and we've got two of the little journaling cards there too, which look like vertical postcards so that you can write in them and keep journaling along the way. And one of my favorite quotes, which is everything good ends in T, and then it's got, I can't remember which ones I chose, creativity, simplicity, positivity, and dignity. And in my head is saying, from Pitch Perfect. If I joined your group, I could be obesity. Rebel. Crack me up. Anyway, so that is the and my brain's going, not anymore. That is the Paper Lover kit, which is looking amazing, right? Tell me, what are your thoughts? Let me know. I feel like there is a lot of love for this already. Yeah, keep those comments coming through. I'm loving seeing them all. Let me jump over into Planner Lover. So, Planner Lover. Why is this not showing up? There we go. Oop. So, Planner Lover, we have the latest postcard. Oh, I just remembered I forgot to add something in. And I don't even know where I downloaded it to. But that's okay. We have our England postcard, and this one's a little bit slightly different colorway, a bit more pinky, because I secretly wanted to do this whole collection in a certain colorway, the whole of postcards. I pulled myself back a little so that way I could change up the colors every month, but I'm still bringing my pinks in where I can. So I just love the idea of having the London style double-decker touristy buses in pink. So, you know, why not? Sue, can't wait, loving this kit. Yay! Let's jump into the pouch. So this pouch, here's the actual, this was for PCO2, as you can see over here. PCO4 is this one. So popped in for a cuppa, left with gossip hotter than the tea, and Priya, which is the character for this kit. And then we jump over into so that's the pouch. Jumping over into the sticky notes and the notepad. Again, so these ones, yes, we have kept these really simple, and we are keeping them really simple the whole way through. And the reason why is because whenever I get really creative and different and have something that's more overt, designy, people get nervous to write on these and use them, and I feel that too. So I wanted something really simple that you just felt like you could easily write on, and you didn't feel like you were destroying it or using it all up. So I wanted people to feel like they could use it. And also, like, even though that they're sticky notes or post-it notes that you can just sort of, not post-it notes, sticky notes or notepads, like, it looks like the back of a postcard, right? So putting that on your spread would look pretty cool, or at least that's what I'm thinking. Then we're jumping over into the washi card. So we've got England, we've got 04, well, the England postmark stamp. We've got 04, which is the kit, because I do remember when I did all of the these last year, I think I got down to kit 5 or 6, and somebody said, oh, I wish it had, even though it's got the name on the bottom, I wish that it had the what number kit it was. So I made sure to include that on these. So that way we've got the number at the top, so it's easy to catalogue. And we've got the name down the bottom, Ivy and Ink. Then we have the washi, my pink boss is in there. Yes, she's in there. We've got the foxglove, the gradient, the books, the postcard washi, and then the beautiful foxglove border down the bottom. And it looks like a gorgeous, like, morning sunrise in the background. You've got that yellow to blue gradient behind. Oh, Bianca, I'm sorry that you're sick. I'm glad that it's making you feel excited though, and that you're enjoying this kit. So yeah, that is the, oh, you okay, Elsa? Do you need to go outside? So that is the Planner Lover kit. Oh, the washi is stunning. Yay, I'm so glad that you're enjoying. I am really excited for this kit. I am not a blue and green. I mean, I love blue. I'm not a green girly. Everybody who follows me knows that. But the greens are just beautiful in this kit. This kit just comes together so well. Okay, and now we're off into Sticker Lover. So Sticker Lover. Now, if you get Planner Lover, because, hold on, Get it together, Sammy. I do need buttons for these. Okay, hold on. Whoop, there we go. So you'll notice in there it's also got the stickers, because inside Planner Lover is also Sticker Lover. So let's just jump in straight into that. So not today, Duchess, which is one of our other quotes. It's got that beautiful countryside cottage in there too. Great colours in this kit. Thank you so much, Heather. I need a set of just book washi in every colourway you could imagine. Oh, there would be a lot. I've released a few. And then we're jumping over into the cover. So we've got Keep Calm-ish. And this is the cover for the sticker folder. We've got that love heart in the behind there. And it is looking fantastic. We've got the PCO4 at the top. I think it was PCO2 that I accidentally forgot it was the little swing tag and a few of the other elements on there. Don't hate me. I will be uploading a sticker thing which you can cut out and then put on your folders. I do apologize. We've been trying to catch up here, moving fast. So that way you can make sure that they all look the same. So we will be releasing that shortly. Probably not this week, maybe next week. Let's jump in. Jamie's like, oh, I have to add that to the list. Sam saying things on the live that we haven't discussed. Okay. So you saw Basic Lover before, and it's much more basic. It's the florals, it's the functionals, and it's sort of more of I don't want to use the word generic, essentials, generic, basics feel to that sticker pack, right? Now this one, the Sticker Lover, is way more deco. It's got the week's designs in it. So you can use them both together, and which I do and I will be doing as long as my headache stays away, which is one of the reasons why I have the hat on to keep the lights out of my eyes today. So the mini on the bus, can we just, both of them are on there, Priya and Alex. Can we just not? I know, right, Heather? This was so much fun to make. And then we've got the train down the bottom, which was a lot of fun to make too. And I designed them separately, so I literally have the station and the bus separate. And when I was showing Jamie, I'm like, come and ride a train and ride it doo-doo. And making it go across my screen as I was screen sharing. Now where's my train? I wish I had it on my screen right now. Anyway, that's the minis and the deco. And the first page of the deco. We've got a really cool tea cup. I've put the station stop, underground stop, and I've left it blank so that way you can write whatever you want in those as well. There's a little tea tin inspired by, this way. Inspired by all the tea tins that you can collect, and there's some books. There's our gorgeous dragon in there. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of gorgeous stuff. Let's just jump in. So we've got the florals. So in the Sticker Lover, these are on clear matte. In the Basic Lover, they're on paper. So they're the same sheets, but on different mediums. So that way you get a really good mix of the two. And I find that I use them both very differently. Which is great because then you have a good variety, right? The next one is the functional header. So even though this is our Sticker Lover kit and I really wanted to change it to Planner Lover, but I'm like, no, then I've got Planner Lover separate and I can't reuse that name. So we do have some functional stuff in here. There's not a lot though, which is why Basic Lover exists. So we've got some of the functional headers. We've got the double box that looks like the postcard back. We've got the folding stickers down the bottom. We've got the little stamp art stickers there, which are like they're fussy cut to look like stamps. We've got a whole bunch of headers in there too. And we've got the wax seals and the little what do you call it? The postmarks, the layered postmarks there too. And then we have the Vibe Fetty and the boxes. So this box page you also saw in the Basic Lover So it's a copy of that page, but that's okay because they're boxes that can be used in so many different ways. And what you will notice is that on the Vibe Fetty page, well, it's hard to tell from here, but it has a bunch of stuff that gets reused every month, but then some individual quotes and sayings that go just with that kit. So there's a really great mix there. Next up, we're coming up to the foil overlays and the headers. So, and it's not just headers, they're not headers. It's good to know I'm reading the page though. So it's got the date dots, the dots and the trackers there too. And then on the foil overlay page, so this one is more of the like the decorative as opposed to the other one, which was a bit more floral. And we've got that beautiful corner there. We've got some of the postmarks. We've got the sleigh with the fountain pen and the tea and the scene and the just it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful. And then we have the week. So I mentioned earlier, right, that we've got the different weeks in the kit. So this first week, also, as I talk you through the weeks, let me know which week is your favorite. And if you're willing to share, let me know why. So this week is the quintessential essential like London week. It's a bit rainy, so we've got some umbrellas in there. We've got the gorgeous trench coat. We've got the post box. We've got Quietly Iconic. We've got the train pulling up into London. We've got the bus. We've got the cabs. We've got some ivy. We've got a little book, a library stall. The post box, Keep Calm-ish, and all sorts of stuff in there too. And then we've got some shopping bags down the bottom and a really cool shirt, which is inspired by the one that Priya's wearing, our character, which has got the little Union Jack sort of underneath there. So that's really cool. That is week 1. Then we jump over into week 2 and we are bringing that Oxford comma energy. And we've got some gorgeous dragon-inspired fountain pens. You had me at dragons. Yes. Slay. I feel like I just aged 30 years. And then we've got a whole bunch of the books on there. We've got the fountain ink. We've got a gorgeous chair. I love cozy chairs, right? So if I can, I will always put a chair in. You had me at fountain pen. I have a very big appreciation for fountain pens, but I cannot use them. I'm far too heavy-handed. But what I do use is I use calligraphy ones with the replaceable nibs. So that way, if I break the nib, I'm not breaking the pen. And I haven't done it for years, but I really want to get back into it. So maybe this kit will get me excited to do that. It's also got like the headphones because, quiet, studying in the library. We've got a whole bunch of books in there. And what you can kind of just see is there's a little library card poking out of a pocket. And we've got that gorgeous scene with the two, with like the library in there too. Oh, you had me at fountain pen. The next week, and this was what I was talking about earlier when I showed off the stamps. So you can see it's got a cup of possibilities, and that tea, that is you can't see it because it's underneath the bottom of the second page, is that I have a bunch of smaller ones with the different tea quotes on them too. And we've got a whole bunch of those tea tins in the cottage, in the country. We've got the wall, we've got that ivy, we've got some cute little robins, we've got the fireplace, we're chilling, we've got Stonehenge in there. Now, the other thing I want to let you know that I forgot to mention on the stamps is that the stamps also work. So that stamp with the tea thing also works with, I want to say, is it Plum Blossom? That had the builder cup and the saucer. I believe it was Plum Blossom, but there was also in Coffee and Corgis, I believe there was a big coffee mug, or just a mug, and you can use them with that too. You can use that big stamp with that too. Those stickers are going in my book journal for sure. Yay! So yeah, absolutely loving this. I'm trying to remember what that bit is. It's just there. Cannot remember for the life of me. But that is the second week, and we got the little cheers stamp there too, and then we jump over into our fourth storybook week, and it is looking so cute. So we've got the dragon there and the books, and because the little girl keeps smuggling out of her castle, she keeps smuggling the books out to share and read with the dragon, and the dragon and her build their own like castle, their own village made of the books. And I am just like, now for my dragon ladies, I hoard them like a proper dragon lady. Now this Jamie was working on the vibe fetty and all that for this. No, was it the vibe fetty? The quotes for this week. And I was sort of doing a little bit of tidy up through the day of my very messy studio. And I said to her, hey, when you've finished with your candle, these things, what do you do with them? And without missing a beat, she's gone, I hoard them like a proper dragon lady. And I lost it. Like, I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. And I said, right, that has to go in the kit. That is just perfect. So for my dragon lady hoarders out there, absolutely. This is not a call out. As Bess has said, this is a call in. I'm here for that. I gave you a sticker. I made a sticker. And then we have the rippable pages, the terrible pages. They are terrible. Muriel. Oh my gosh. I can't even do my own accent properly. We've got the ivy and the smoosh, and it's so smooshy. It's so smooth. It's just like, oh. It's edible smoosh. Well, it's not edible. It's rippable. Terrible. And then we have the smoosh in the different colors from the kit. So that is the sticker lover pack. Oh, whew, that was a lot. There is a lot in these kits. So I am hoping that you love them. And then also on top of that is the creative kit. Now we haven't had time because we're still catching up from the craziness that has been this year. So we haven't made the printable sub yet, but it's coming. But if you go to the website right now, we have just dropped the creative kit and the printable journal cards for PCO4 Ivy and Ink. So I'm going to give you a little preview now. Oh, and you can only get them at the moment if you have purchased PC04. So once we go over into next month, it will be available for other people to purchase. So I'm just going to walk you through those right now. So we've got a whole bunch of gorgeous die cuts, quotes, artwork, vibe fetty in there as well, and of course the beautiful gorgeous papers in there too. And this has an exclusive paper, which is the dragon storybook paper in there, so making it a must have. And then we have the journal cards in there, and there is a whole bunch extra in here that you we may need to update this preview image because it's got 3 of the same. They are all different. Let me see if the next page has... Nope. This has a little bit of them. We'll fix up this preview. This is because I messed up the template. I was like, I just want to make this change. And then I screwed up all the templates because of it. So there's I want to say 24. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 by 4, 6, 6, 24. Yeah, I don't do times tables. I don't know them. I'm never going to know them. So yeah, and my favorite card in this is, it's on the second last row, the second one across, which says Slay, and it's got the fountain pen across the knife. The pen is mightier. And then my second one is I've got this great one which says Mind the Mess, and it's the underground sign. So yeah, that is, we will update that preview, but yeah, that is absolutely whoops for me because I screwed up that template on Jamie. So that is PCO4 Ivy and Ink. I hope you are loving it. Let me know, drop it down in the comments. What's your favorite piece of it? Like what is a must have? What are you glad that we included? There was so much more that we wanted to include, and it's really difficult to include everything in these kits because there is so much, especially as we're traveling. There are so many elements that we wish that we could include that they just get missed out. And we also try and make them so that if you're not into that place, there's still enough in there that you could use that kit, right? Because there literally is so much in there. So Kate, sorry I'm late, Captain. You are fine. Thank you for arriving. Drop and give me 20. No, I'm kidding. Not that sort of captain. All aboard. No, hold on. That's boat, isn't it? Welcome. I need to do my pilot. I need to do my pilot thing again, my voiceovers. I really enjoyed those. What am I up to? I'm up to sharing the next kit, I believe. Hold on. I thought I wrote down some bits and pieces. No, but that's okay because I'm going to share. Ooh, I love the week 2 cozy library, but also love the teacup. I know, right? It's such a pretty teacup. I am such a fan of it. The colors remind me of the cottage kit with the bunnies. Oh, country cottage. Yes, absolutely. Country cottage also works. So a lot of the, I'm not going to lie, I tend to gravitate towards certain color schemes. Occasionally I'll do something different, which was definitely like Ciao Bella felt very different for me and is one that I love so much, and I'm so excited to break that out next. I tend to gravitate towards scenes color schemes, which is good in that you can mix and match so many of my past kits in if you like certain elements. And it's always interesting to see people who do mashups in the group. Ooh. I think I just touched my glasses. Okay, now. Oh, let me jump over into. Let me jump over into the next kit after. So, PCO4 Ivy and Ink is only on subscription for like another 5-ish days. And then we're jumping over into our next kit. Mary, Ciao Bella is just about to ship due to all the interruptions we've had this year. It was slightly delayed. We are expecting the last parts of it to arrive in our warehouse today, which means that our warehouse can then pack them and ship them, I'm guessing Wednesday, Thursday-ish. We were trying to get out an email about that, but I've had migraines the last few days, so I do apologize. That's on me for not getting those out. So my apologies. I'll be sending out an email tonight, as long as my head stays good, if not tomorrow, just to let everybody know what's going on with that. So thank you so much for your patience. Okay, the next kit. Let's do this, Bianca. Okay, so our next kit, which I'm very excited about, and I cannot believe, so we were saying I can't believe it's June already. So it is cold here in Australia. But I hope this works. I've lined something up to show you. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if this works. This is our next kit preview. No, it didn't work. Hold on. Just when you hope that things work, let me try that again. Hey, there we go. Maple Mornings is our next kit, and we are going to Canada. I'm very excited for this kit. It is a very fall kit. We are visiting Niagara Falls, but from the Canada side. And it is going to be an absolutely gorgeous kit. Now, being that it is a fall kit, so that I mentioned earlier that we are doing something a little different with this kit. It's not in terms of the, oh, hold on. I just realized that those are coming through small again. It must be something on my template that's doing that. I'll bring back Marcy's. Yes, Erin actually may already know because I have gotten her input on this one actually. So she's very excited. Yes, I was actually just about to give a big shout out to Erin, who sort of gave me a little bit of a Canadian insider. So it's very exciting for that, and a big shout out and a thank you to her. It is going to be an absolutely beautiful kit, and we have our character there who is Hannah. Oops. So yeah, it is looking gorgeous there, and I now the thing that we're doing that is slightly different for this kit is Jamie is taking the lead on this one, so that I can Jamie is like fall. Jamie loves fall. And I am focusing on, or about to switch gears into the kit after, which is another version of fall in a different location. It's a little different. It's still the same sort of format as all of our other bits and pieces, but the color scheme's a little bit non-traditional fall. It's still going to work together with the fall kit. So yeah, we're working in tandem, is that right? Side by side, on those two kits together, so that way we can hopefully catch up, get things done, and zoom straight through. Because while I am super excited for Canada, the kit afterwards is something that I have also been super excited about for a very long time and wanting to do. And we just thought it is a great opportunity to work side by side, so these kits can sort of work together but also have their own identity. And because I know so many people out there love fall, so we're going to have like a fall and an autumn kit, I guess is what we're sort of calling it between the two of us. Even though I believe Canada also uses, I forgot to check this, I believe Canada uses autumn. I think fall is very American, I think, maybe. That's how I know of it anyway. But anyway, I digress. Both are going to be amazing. Maple Mornings is going to be incredible. It is very much those gorgeous fall colors. And it's going to be chef's kiss. The stuff I've already seen is amazing. So that is the preview for the next kit. Oh, Diana, yeah, this is actually a really good question. Every time you reveal a new place, it makes me think of all the possible choices. How do you pick the places? I love them all so far. Will you do any Aussie places? It is really, really, really hard to pick locations and be respectful, and not that being respectful is hard, but like trying not to tread on toes, and show enough of the locations, but also keeping in mind my audience who purchase things. So there's been certain kits in the past that I've done that haven't really sold well, which will indicate to me whether a kit will sell well. But also like the items that I could put in a kit, and also, you know, trying to steer clear of too much stereotypes and things like that. It is really hard. So we do a lot of research on the different places. As I mentioned, I had a really big chat with Erin this week just to talk to her about Canada and all that. Like reading a lot of extra blogs and understanding the local I want to say climate, which means more than just weather. So it is really difficult to sort of pull that together. And I'm not going to lie, this was the reason why I was really nervous about doing postcards in the first place, is because of not wanting to tread on toes or culturally appropriate and things like that, and to have it from a good place of sharing what I'm learning and just rejoicing in other people's, where they live and their culture, to an extent. So yeah, there's a lot that really goes into postcards. But it's really enjoyable. As I mentioned, like I found out about the cow parades and the King's Day in the Netherlands, and how they have a huge parade there for that, which is incredible, and just like learning so much more about the world through this is so much fun. I'm traveling vicariously, because I will probably never get to go to most of these places, which I'm not going to lie, kind of made me a bit depressed at the start of postcards, but I keep reminding myself this is me going to these places. I get to live vicariously. Yeah, so let me jump now over into, hopefully this one works correctly, into Ciao Bella. Ciao Bella. And to get into this, as I was sort of finishing off this kit, Stanley Tucci dropped his there's a series on Disney where he travels to Italy, and oh my goodness, I love Stanley Tucci. I had no idea that he was Caesar Flickerman in Hunger Games. Can we just not even? That man is a chameleon. He's amazing. He's my, like, Devil Wears Prada is like one of my favorite movies to rewatch and rewatch and rewatch. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's done this thing on Italy. And so got to like really experience a little bit more through it. So one of the minis in this kit is Stanley Tucci. It's Tucci. But let me, I wanna sort of go through and maybe let's plan a week. Should we plan a week? So how am I feeling? Do I think I can get through it? I think I might be able to get through it. I can't wait to visit Canada again through your eyes. I will have to watch Rest Light. Yeah, go to sleep, Bianca. You need some sleep. Comments again are gone little. Yeah, so it's I know. He is just a chameleon. He's incredible. And wow. That guy is just amazing. Anyway, and I watch Hunger Games so often, I was embarrassed that I had no idea. Let me jump into, let's have a flick through these, right? Hold on, where's my other one? Let's have a flick through these. I might do a spread. Let me change to my top down. Where's my demo? There we go. Oops. That is, where are we? I need to zoom out just a touch. Nope, wrong way. Wrong way. Whoops. Okay, let me move that over so I can see. Awesome. Okay, so just one moment while I get myself organized here. Oops. Hopefully that's not too reflective. Okay, so yay. Thanks, Lee. Oh, where's my mouse gone? There it is. Love, love, love when you create spreads online. Yeah, let's see how far through I get. I am getting a little bit sleepy. I haven't slept enough in the last week. Probably why I'm getting the migraines. Okay, so this is the basic lover. We've got walk through the gelato, taste the gelato, walk through history, and go see a man about a gondola. And we've got this gorgeous floral postcard. And I'm just gonna flick through these really quickly, so that way I can get creating. But don't they just look? Oh. I am really just loving the colors. The colors turned out so pretty. So pretty. Oh, yeah. This is everything. Oh, cannot wait to get started. Now, just as well, we there was tried something a little different this month. Instead of the foil being on top of the sort of the matte overlay that they do, the matte overlay went over the foil, and I'm actually really liking it. I'm liking the sort of muted feel that it gives to it. It feels a little bit more protected. It gives it a little bit more of it feels a little bit more like luxurious feel. I'm actually really enjoying it. The color combo is fabulous. Yeah, I think so too. I feel like it, the color combo it just sings, right? Sings and it zings. Hold on, I've already done this, haven't I? I'm just flicking through again. It's just like never ending. Where's the start? I feel like it's there. So no, I know where the start is. I was gonna say it's where the, there it is. It's where that is. No, it's not, because you took the postcard out. So that is the basic lover, just so that you can see the format in real life. And this is the sticker lover. So we've got that main front page there. Oh, it's looking so good. And that's the clear matte version of those pages. Oh, it's just chef's kiss. I feel like Stanley Tucci would love it. Oh my god, the yellow flower looked like it had a face. I hope not. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. We got a little Stanley Tucci. Look him. He's so cute. With the little glasses on. And I'm loving the minis. She's like having the time of her life in Italy. And the smooshy backgrounds. The Rome postcard. And the weeks. That's Amore. Well, okay, what week am I going to do? Got the Rome week. Oh. And then, I think, okay, this is, I think, what I need to do this week. And then we've got the goddess, the scene with the storybook. Wow, they just look, it looks so good. And then the heart pizzas. The heart pizzas and more of that foil. Oh, I'm loving, loving, loving. Who's Mr. Magoo, Diana? Stanley Tucci looks like Mr. Magoo. Okay, the first thing that I do, Tuscany. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do the Tuscany week. The first thing that I do is I bring these out. I take them all out. Which causes me a lot of confusion when I'm trying to think what kit they go into. I should know off the top of my head, but I do not. And I generally just like reorganize, right? I reorganize all my stickers. Okay, you ready? We're going to do it together. So, floral, 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 boxes, boxes, boxes. And this way it makes it quicker, technically, when I'm planning. These are like line art ones, so they go there. I can never remember, I think that goes with that. And then we've got the, that can go there with that. That can go under there. These are like the quotes and the text. These, I'll put them there for the moment because I'm going to run out of space. That's a rip paper. Some deco. Deco always goes on the front at the end. So, yeah, we'll put that there. Florals, more functional. Functional, and that's like functional deco, so that's what goes on the top. We've got some boxes. I'm just going to move that on the bottom. Boxes, functional deco. Actually, functional deco kind of goes on that. Minis goes with the main page. And then we've got that. Then we've got the week. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Yes, I'm making a mess. I am making a mess. We've got the weeks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pages of the weeks, and then we've got the rip and the foil. Okay, so then we grab the front, we grab the weeks. Do I grab weeks? No, I do florals, and then I can never remember which order this thing goes into, but I do know that these go after the florals, which then takes us into these functional sort of overlay ones, and then it goes into these go on top of that. I can't remember. I think it's then the weeks. Oops, that goes there, the weeks. And then we use the foils to divide those out. There we go. Okay, that is a fat stack. Look at that. Woo! That is a fat stack of stickers. All right, let's pick a week. Should I do my monthly setup? I feel like I should do my monthly setup. Maybe I'll do the monthly setup for today, because that's a little bit of the, oh, I forgot to put those go in on the back. And I'm just going to move these out of the way. So, should I do monthly? He used to be on Aussie Tell. Oh, okay, Mr. Magoo. Magoo was a cartoon when I was a kid. He famously could not see, which got him and his tiny dog into lots of trouble. I feel like it. I mean, I know the name Mr. Magoo. Maybe I just don't remember it. Huh. That makes sense. That makes sense why I would know the name, but just can't remember the detail. Thank you. I'll have to look him up after. Okay. Okay. Do I do the Tuscany week? Tuscany is so pretty. Yeah, I am going to be very careful with the magnets, because I do know that they do hurt if you snap your fingers in them. Oh, all right. I'm just grabbing. I'm cheating a little. I'm grabbing my last. If you didn't say, okay, I haven't stapled these down like I said that I would, but the last time we did this one, and I'm just like, okay, because the layouts I keep to a rough formula, because it just tends to work for me. So I'll just keep that off to the side. Let's do the weekly. Let's do a weekly, and that week is week 3. So week 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then that means one more week, and then oh, that's right, because there's 5 in these. Okay. So I'm going to pull that out. And because I don't have the washi, I'm going to have to use the washi page on here, which is okay. Which is fine. Because it makes it so much easier to go through and find what I want. Okay. I thought it was here. Yeah, it's next to that. Can't remember if it was before or after. Oh my goodness. I thought it was down here. Oh, there it is. The washi. And yep, I'm going to need that one too, at the very least. So let's start. Have I got that centered roughly? Yep. Let's move that over there for a little bit of advertising. There we go. Shameless plug in there. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, normally I do like the little thin strip of washi down the bottom. That's okay. And I'm wondering, I actually had this thought the other day where, because I've got the washi page and I always sort of cut it to match the size of the paper, right? Like if I'm looking at how else I've done it, maybe not in that spread, I don't think I did. Oh, actually, I used the washi, like a washi strip down there, and a washi, like washi strips here and here. I always have it the size of the page, right? So I thought, because I'm using this size, I can just cut this straight down. And I'm going, just because my cutter isn't the most reliable, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it slightly wider. And my inserts, I used to have a thing on here which says where to cut it. Usually, because this folds, I think it's like literally on that fold, but because, So it should be 5/3, which is 12, hold on. Oh no, that's right. 5/3 is my, 5/3 is when I use rings. This one is 5" because it's a B6. So 5", which has obviously been well worn, but that looks like that's 5" to there, which it is not. As I said, my cutter is a little dodgy. So I'm just going to make it a little bit wider, especially on the inches, it's a little dodgy. So I'm going to cut it roughly there. I think it's a little bit wider. Apparently I need to buy a new one of these. Or at least I did. I hope I did this right. I did buy a new one of these and I don't like how it cuts. Is it just me, or are we all like, oh, Diana, you need a little itty bitty light like that you can just put on your own part? There we go. Okay, so I've already pre-cut it, making it easier to peel and stick down. So what I'm going to do is, and I realize that I normally put these on the other page, but because I don't have the washi, I don't think I have the washi for this kit yet. Yeah, so I'm going to do that down here. Or should I do it on the other one? Let me see what I did last time. Let me see. I'm just having a flick through. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to put this down the bottom here. Sometimes it's really hard, especially on camera. I need to take off my hat for a second. Otherwise my hat's gonna fall. The only thing that I hate about working in these booklets is that it can be very hard to see the edge of the paper in comparison to using like a page when you pull like just one page out instead. I'm wondering, should I oh, I'm feeling a bit shaky today. Hold on, I'm just gonna have to lean over the top. My apologies. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. It's much easier when it's washi tape for this one, because I know that I've got a huge roll and I can just unwind it when I need to. That's okay, because my washi will be here soon. I'd love if it rocked up while I was on the live. Okay. Okay, then I'm going to grab this, my tear, and I think last time like I fussy cut, but I'm not going to be able to do that this time, so, oops, get up. There we go, there's one. Makes it super easy having it already cut. You are not alone in being precious about your trimmers and guillotines, right? They have their own personality. Like some of them cut right, and some of them are just temperamental. It's like cutting machines, right? Oh, that's like mirrored. I knew that. Okay, so that's that. I'm wondering if I should do the top as well, or if I should leave it. What are options? No, I'm going to leave it because I'm going to use this up the top. but I'm going to put my date covers down first. And what I'm actually going to do this time, I just had an idea. Okay, I'm going to put this back on just for a second. It will make sense in a moment. Well, I've got my handy trusty trimmer out. I am going to just make this edge. Okay, don't hate yourself for it. There we go. I'm just going to cut that edge straight. Hope I did it enough. Hold on, maybe I should zoom in a little bit more. There we go. Hopefully that's in focus. I'm going to line it up with this line, just, you know, for something different. Just for something different. Should never be afraid of a little bit of sticker surgery. Am I right? Am I right? I feel like I should have trimmed off a little bit more though. That's okay. Oh, hey Karen. Yes, crafting today was a big live. For those who are just joining, like Karen, I shared previews of PCO4. I shared PC. Oh, what? That's what I get for not watching what I'm doing. I was going to do 2 different colors. Can I stick that one back down? My goodness. Ways to tell that you're live. Yep. Poor Friday. Poor Friday. Apparently, I need more concentration than what I have. Okay, then what I want to do is, where's my top border? I'm going to put my top border over there. Oh, hold on, I need my date dots. Okay, so this is the, actually, yeah. Well, what's the other color? I wanted to use a second color for the week. I could use for the weekend. Yeah, use that one. Okay. I need to cut. Okay, this is going to be the struggle. Just a little bit. Okay, hold on. I have to do this off camera so that I can see it. And hopefully get it right. It's very tricky. You know, what I could have done was use an X-Acto blade instead. And that way I'd definitely get it right. I think I got it mostly right. Okay. That was not easy. Saturday, because that's where Saturday goes. Whoops. And Sunday. I also talk to my layouts while I'm working. Yes. Yep. Just like I talk to my computer. I'm, you know, it's, what is it? If you see me talking to myself, I'm just having a team meeting. That's what we say, isn't it? Now, this is for the 3rd week. Night, Jamie. This is for the 3rd week of next month, and I'm just trying to think what the 3rd week of next month starts on. Let me open my calendar. June, July. Oh my gosh, July. No way. 1, 2. So that starts on like the 14th. Is that kind of the 3rd week? Week 1, week 2, week 3. Yep. So 14th is the Monday. I'm going to use this color, so I'm going to go 14. Yeah. Oh. These are not the straightest. 15. I do like how that's worked out though. 16. Something different. 17. 18, is that right? Yep. Ooh. Ooh, I should have done I should have swapped. That's okay. 19. I should have done the pink ones up there and then the other ones down there. Oh well, that's okay. 20. There we go. All right. Okay, so that first bit is down. Then I'm thinking. Do I have anything on that week? I do. I have. Oh, that's a YouTube week. We have a big week that week. That is Lachlan's haircut. Oh, on the Wednesday. Oh, that's going to be fun. Okay, so that's this day. So that's going to need a mini. It's also going to need a box, which is at the back. What box should I use? Maybe Stanley Tucci can help out here. Stanley, maybe if we do, trying to think which one I should use for a haircut. I use the happy party one because I'm gonna preemptively give myself good vibes for it. Fingers crossed. I'm like, should I just like, no. Actually, no, I should have done, I should have grabbed one of the smaller boxes. Grab this size. The only thing I'm not sure of is like, Stanley's on the wrong side. I need to flip Stanley. Throw a mic, should I just like, I'll just place it like that. That's just, that feels so weird. It feels so wrong, but so right. There we go. Oops, sorry Stanley, you're on the crease. Okay, there we go. So we've got that in there. And then I think by the time Friday rocks around, after that, I'm gonna need like some Friday chill. I really love this mini. This was my favorite to make. Okay. And I feel like, and I think I did this last time as well, but like I realized that I wanted to put the corner up the top. So like I gotta peel everything up. How are we doing, people? Who's still watching? Grab that corner. Place that down. There we go. Put that down over the top. Put that back over. There we go. Done. Okay, and then how far down does this? Because I really love this corner. It's one of my favorite corners. Been on a bit of an ivy thing lately, I feel. But that's okay. It's just, it's versatile. I think I'm going to have this one at the top. I'm just going to line it up with that one. Oops. Sorry. My head is in the way. I think I need to lay it out this way first. That way I can see the lines. Because my columns for this bit anyway are slightly wider than the stickers, so it's a little bit harder for me to line up this side. There we go. There we go. Got that down. Nice. And then I want to use a tracker. Just make sure that's straight-ish. The top one mustn't be too straight. Okay, we are well on our way. Now, what else can I use on here? Now, I might put the picnic one down the bottom. Should I use that one down there? Or down over here? I feel like maybe I should put it down there and then like chop it and do. I'm never sure. Yeah, I'm gonna place it there. Okay, but I put all my stuff away. Is this working? Hello? Yep. Okay. I'm just going to get rid of, oops. Oh, he's not centered. Oh, I'm not on the right angle here. There we go. Okay, I'm just going to put that over the top. Yes, it is slightly a different color. Okay, next up. Okay, what should I do next? Vines, views, vibes. I feel like that needs to go down with this. Can I use it to cover some more of that? I can. Absolutely. There we go. Vines, views, and vibes. There we go. And I can grab my trusty pen. Which one? This one? Nope. My outliner, and I can just like colour that bit in. Hold on, Elsa, I'll take you out shortly, sweetie. I am very shaky today. It's kind of a line. Should have used a ruler. That's okay. All right, so then we've got Saturday, Sunday down here. I've got this over there. I feel like I need to use my full box that's got the quote, which means, oh, I left an extra line in that. That's okay. Hold on, Elsa. I'll take you out in a minute. One moment, I'm just gonna have to let Elsa out. Oops. There you go. There you go. There you go. Out you go. Go on. Out you go. No? Okay. Oh. Go on. Out you go. Okay, I'm back. All right, how was I doing? Where was I doing? Let's put this between Saturday and Sunday, or at the end of Saturday and Sunday, I should say. But before I do that, let me just do another one of these, because one is never enough. Just going to put that down here, line that up with the bottom, make sure it's straight. There we go. How cool does that look? There we go. How are we all doing? I know I've lost a fair few people because it's gotten too late in the States, which completely understandable. Remind myself, that's amore. That's amore. And I mean, I still have so many stickers left for this week. I feel like we're gonna have to have pizza night that night, just because like Lockie loves pizza in a box, so I feel like that night is gonna have to be a pizza night. I'm here for the, oh yay, hey Lisa, I'll be here for this whole thing. I love this part of the lives. Thank you. Trying to think. I'm just doing like a quick flick. Oh, that's a really great idea, Barbara. Yeah, putting the other color underneath so you can see where it ends. I usually grab my, like as I'm going, I'll grab the piece of, I'll grab my scissors and cut off the edges. So I still need to do that, but that's okay. I'm just thinking I need another sticker. I'm just trying to think which one I should put in. I think I might use one of the florals. Oh, I do like that. Time to wind down. Forgot about that one. Oh, they're so pretty. They're so pretty. There's so many. Oh, yeah, I need to put some foil on. Need to put some foil on. I need to do that. Okay. Maybe that. All right. I think that will be enough once I add all those on. So I'm actually thinking I might get rid of this line as well. I'm not doing too well with the covering of the lines today. Nope, that one doesn't want to come up. That's okay. I'll deal with you later. Okay. We definitely need time to wind down. So I don't think I have anything on that Friday, except for just, you know, normal working day. And I was grabbing out the floral because I wanted to use, like, I thought this little one here, this little divider. Just at the bottom there. Actually, I wanted it down there, didn't I? That's okay. Peel that back up. It's not even going to work there. That's okay. So we'll just put it back there. And, okay, what's the little feature bit that I could put on here? Oh, I could have this little kitty cat. Okay, with the clear pages, I always find it easier, and I think I've said this in my last few lives as well, to like do a reverse peel. Thank you to the person who, or people I should say, who told me to do it this way, because it absolutely does help. Just make sure that when you're doing it, you're going nice and slow, especially on ones which are cut into the design, like this one here. So we're not peeling up any of the pretty stickers. There we go. So now I'm going to peel up this little one. I have no nails, so this is just me. There we go. I think the little kitty cat right near her, saying that she loves the kitty cat. There we go. Oh, it looks so cute. Look. Yay. The little foil piece down there. And then, Like, I feel like it doesn't even need that much more. I could always put on like that's amore over the top of that. Like over that. Because that's, I think that's what I designed that for, is to go over the top. Yeah, I think I might put this one down. Oh, that just fits nicely down there. There we go. Awesome. Okay. And then let me just check my calendar for anything else that week. I think that was it. Oh, we've got the PA Live on the Monday. So I might just add in another little mini and a box. Oh, I feel like that's overthrowing too much of that background. So I'm just gonna peel that up. Woo! Peel it up very carefully. Now, it would have been clever if I'd pre-planned this and then I would know where I want the big boxes, but no. Who got time for that? Get. There we go. There's that, and then we're going to put that back down over the top. And then we're going to use our little do I do the zoom? Yeah, maybe this one. There we go. And I feel like on my headers, which are further down the back, nope, halfway through, yeah, I feel like I have a, did I make a live one? I can't remember. Oh yeah, PA Live, there it is. Put that at the top, and that way I can write over the top of that. Yeah, I think, I mean, that feels kind of done. That was so easy. This is getting easier. What do we think? I mean, I know I need to cut. Where's my scissors? Oh, hold on. I need something on here. From Italy with Love. I feel like that needs to go down here. Maybe I could do like a little extra flower down there, like a little bouquet or something. Here we go. We were talking about the yellow flower earlier. I'll bring that one out. Stay. Where are my scissors? Uh-oh. My desk is so messy. I had them. Oh well, they've gone walkabouts. I was going to cut that straight. There we go. I feel like they might be under here. No, but that's okay because I have this. Oh, there they are. That's okay, I can't use them anymore because I want to cut this. Oh, how was that? Okay, almost done. Almost done. Then I feel like it's time for a well-earned nap. I always wonder, like, if that was cut in a different spot, I could always use it like as a different sticker somewhere else, but I think that one's, I don't think that one's going to work anywhere else, but that's okay. That's okay because there is so much stickers, so many stickers, so much stickers, so many stickers. Good use of the England. There we go. And then we have a spread. Oh, hi Nancy, I am almost done. You have missed a huge, huge live today. Oh. So today was a big live. We looked at, we did a full walkthrough of PCO4, which is Ivy and Ink. We did a reveal of PCO5 Maple Mornings, and we have now made our spread with Ciao Bella PCO3. And I think that is going to be, that is it. I think that is, I am all set up. I always feel like there should be something here. And usually I put like one of these in there or a strip of washi. But I feel like it's okay. Okay, Elsa? I feel like it's actually okay with what's there. Yeah. I'm just doing the last minute flick through to make sure. Hold on, is there anything else? Because I could put some more stuff on this week. Maybe I should. Maybe I should add in. I did like this sticker. I wanted to put this somewhere. Maybe I could put it there, and then that gives me a nice little section that I can write in. I've still got so much to fit. I still have so much to fit. But that's okay. That just gives me more opportunities to make another layout at some other time. Because I still have so much left. That's my layout. I think that's it. I think I'm done. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, Lisa said, I love that the colors are so gorgeous. I can't wait to receive it. Let me just chuck on my captain's hat now. I'm having to look upwards. And let me just jump back over into Ciao Bella. There we go. Whoop. Okay. Whoops. I cannot get that stuff right today. Okay. There we go. That was fun. Who played along? Did you play along with me? And I still have like, even just like, I've hardly used any stickers, right? There is still so much left. So much left, which I now need to reorganize again. That is pretty much it for today's live. I should have done Q&A earlier in case there were questions while people were still on, or the majority of the US was still on, because I know that you're heading off to bed, but that's okay. What about anybody else? Is there any questions? What are we thinking? Are we loving the kits? Probably shouldn't ask that live. Yeah, that's it. Jasmine has said I'll have to watch it tomorrow when I get off work. What is the destination for PCO5? PCO5, I announced it earlier, which is we are off for Maple Mornings, which is Canada. And it is looking wonderful and full and just delicious. And yeah, I'm very excited to see how that kit works out as it progresses along. I'll be sharing a lot more of that on my next live. Heather's heading off to get some late lunch here. Myself too. It is now 2 p.m. Oh, it has been a long live. How long have I gone for? Just over 2 hours. But we got a lot done. And we've done a lot today. Thank you so much for joining. If you've stuck around, it's been a long one, but thank you so much. I'll see you on the next live. Take care of yourselves. Look after yourselves. Look after your loved ones. Big hugs to you all, and see you all next time. Bye. Where's I can never remember where the end button is. Okay, see you later, everyone. Bye.